Welcome to another video tutorial on AMPcms. This video tutorial is on the blog module. The first thing you want to do is make sure you're in the blog module. In the control panel, you'll find the blog module under the content category. Once you're in the blog module, you can manage the postings, categories, comments, and the blog settings. In the postings tab, you'll see a list of all the postings that are installed on your website. You can search for your postings, add a new posting, or edit an existing posting by clicking on the row. This example, we're going to edit the first posting. From here you can edit the title, the category, and the publish date. The publish date is the date and time that you want the posting to be displayed on your website. This allows you to schedule certain postings in the future. As an example, you can add all your postings into the system, but have them display on the website once a week. This way your users will think that you're updating your website content weekly. And if you want to work on a posting without it being viewed, you can just set any future date. If you're not sure when you want it to be posted, you can just set it for a year in advance. And then once you're ready, you can go ahead and change the date back. The author is the name that you want to be displayed as the author. This could be your name, or it could say admin if you want it to be generic. Then down below you have the content. This uses the text editor, also known as the WYSIWYG editor. There's a separate video on the text editor that includes all the additional features and functionality. Then down below you have the URL of the posting, keywords, and description. If you're concerned about SEO, there is an SEO guide in the text editor. There's also a separate video on the SEO guide that'll show you how to match up your content with the keywords, description, URL, and title. For each posting, you can select whether to allow comments, show social bookmarks, or show related posts. Once you've made your changes, you can either click Save or you can cancel. It is always recommended to create your categories before you start adding your postings. To do so, you want to go to the Categories tab. If you don't create any categories, your postings will go in a generic category. You can change the generic category name in the Settings tab. To add a new category, click on the Add New Category Entry button at the top right. You can also search for categories, and you can edit categories by clicking on each row. From here you can set the title, the URL, which is optional. If you leave it blank, the system will automatically create a URL for you. You can set keywords and set the description of the category. You can also choose whether the category is active. This allows you to turn on and off categories without having to remove the content from your admin panel. And the Comments tab will show you all the comments that have been created. Right now we have no comments, but I'll add one later so you can see what it looks like. You can also go to the Settings tab to set certain configurations of the blog module. The Allow Website allows users to put in their website when they're creating a comment. The Archives title allows you to change the title from Archives to anything else you like. Same thing for categories. You can also edit the title as well. The comment approval is defaulted to no. This means when people add comments, they'll automatically be added to your website. However, if you notice a lot of spam or people being vulgar on your website, you can change comment approval to yes. This means people can add comments, but they won't show up on the website until you approve them. When there are comments pending approval, you can see them under the Comments tab. You can also disable the search box in the blog if you want. The excerpt length is the amount of characters that you want to show in the short description of your content. FeedBurner is a third-party application. If you get a FeedBurner URI, you can add the URL into the system here. This will allow users to subscribe to your blog postings. To create an account with FeedBurner, you can go to feedburner.com. You can also specify the general category name and whether you want to include the category name inside the post URLs. By default, this is set to yes. You can also change the listings per page, and you can also change the related post count. In order to display the blog on a web page, you'll need to go to the Pages module and include the blog through the Includes button. As an example here, I already have a page called Blog, and inside the content, I have the plugin called Blog Posts. My blog page already includes the blog sidebar, so I only need to include the blog posts. However, if you don't see the sidebar on your website, you can include the full blog by going to the Includes, Blog, and Full Blog. This will include the posts and the sidebar on the same page. Let's take a look at our web page now with the blog module. You can see our blog has the search box, categories, archives, and RSS links. If you include a FeedBurner URI, you'll notice an email subscription link at the bottom. Over to the left, we have our blog postings. You can see the posted date and the author name. If you leave the author blank, it won't show. The short description is the excerpt. You can see here we have 600 characters for the excerpt length. Then we get a More link. To view the posting, you can click on the title or the More link. From here you can see the entire post. You can see the social bookmarks and whether you want to leave a comment. So let's leave a comment on this posting. Now we have a message that says comment successfully posted but waiting for approval. That's because we have comment approval set to yes. Now let's go back to the admin panel. Let's go back to our blog module and click on the Comments tab. You can see here we have one comment that is not approved. To approve the comment, you can either click on the row and edit the comment and click on the Approve checkbox and then click Save. To do bulk updating, you can check off all the comments you want to approve, and then with the drop-down box, with selected, you can say Approved. If your comment is not approved, not only will you see it in the blog module, but it will also be in the dashboard module as a blog widget. Here you'll see Blog Pending Comments. If you click on the comment, it will take you to the page to edit it. Here you can edit the content and approve it. There are other options for displaying your blog on your website. As an example, if we go back to our website, click on the home page, you'll notice in the right sidebar we have recent news. Here we have 3 blog postings. This is in a widget called Recent Blog Posts. To include this, you can go back to your admin panel. You can either go into the Pages module, you can also include it in the blocks. From here we're going to find our sidebar. And you'll notice we already have the widget installed called Blog Sidebar. If we go to the Includes, we have many other widgets. I got the Blog Full, Blog Posts, Blog Recent widget is what we're using. We can also include the Blog Sidebar widget in anywhere in our content, and if we only want to show the social bookmarks. So that concludes the video tutorial on the blog module. Thanks for watching.